It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, StickyBartolo. This is episode 1884, recorded Thursday, May 19th, 2022. It's easy being green. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dicky D has a bargain green screen for all you gamers. Charlie checks out a new dog bed. I have a laptop gadget that I am stuck with, for better or worse, and you guys get to enjoy a Gadget Warehouse from the guy himself. Dick D. Bartolo, all coming up next on The Giz Wiz!
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the main mechanic of gadgets, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing great.
Excellent. Excellent. Anything thrilling this past week?
Let me think. I went to a Rin Fest over the weekend.
A Ring Fest?
Renaissance Festival. Renaissance
Okay.
Festival.
Oh, is that like in costume?
Yeah, you can go in costume. I did not.
Oh, okay.
I went with the costume in my trunk just in case, but it was also like 90 degrees. I was like, nah, I'd prefer to just go in shorts.
Oh, okay. And what was your costume?
The costume, so I've kind of been building, so when I was younger, I had a pirate costume. And so anytime I ever got like a piece of costume stuff, it's always been pirate. So it's still a pirate costume to this day. I still have like some pieces of it from like when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So a pirate costume would have been it. I was gauging, the people we were going with, like, they're going to come in costume. They're going to really want us to be in costume. What's the feel here? And so that's why I held out to the last minute to make my decision.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I left the parrot in the car. That stayed behind Scooter X. What were you up to? What did you do this last week?
I had a fun happening walking down the block. This guy was coming out of the apartment with a little pug, and someone was coming up the street with a great big Bernese and the little pug. They started playing it, and I said to the guy, boy, your dog is not afraid, or your little dog's not afraid of big dogs. And he said, that my pug loves playing with big dogs. And he said, I see your hat. Are you a fan of Mad Magazine? I said, well, actually, I've been in every issue of Mad for 50 years. And he goes, oh, my God, what's your name? Dick D. Bartolo. Oh, can I shake your hand? Oh, since growing up, and I was a stand-up comic for a while, and he said it, and I'm a writer too. And I said, oh, great. And what do you write? And he said, well, I'm head writer for Stephen Colbert.
Wow.
And I just got promoted to co-executive producer and head writer.
Whoa.
I said, I am such a fan of Colbert. Now I have to shake your hand. I said, and if you want to walk your dog, the dog's name is Peggy. I said, if you want to walk Peggy 4 doors up, I can give you an autographed Mad magazine and a photo. And he came up here, and I thought, I called Dennis.
Did you get to show him Disneyland and everything?
Yes.
That is awesome.
He only lives, he lives 4 buildings away. And it was astounding because only about 2 weeks ago I said, someday I'm going to run into Stephen Colbert on Broadway and I'm going to tell him how funny he is. But this way I got to tell the executive producer to tell Stephen how funny he is. But
that is
he said,
awesome.
oh, yeah, I'll give you my cell number if you want to come down and chat. Give me a call.
You should just keep sending him Mad merch until he finally goes, okay, I'll get you a seat on a show. You can come on down.
Yes,
we'll get
right.
to meet.
That's right.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That was pretty
What a
neat.
small world.
I know. And he said, I said, how long have you lived there? Because I don't know the people, I know the dogs. And he said, I've been here for 2 weeks. We just moved in.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So it was very fortuitous.
Yeah, exactly. You can't blame. I've been here for 8 years.
Yes,
You
exactly.
can't be like, just suck it to.
Now you're talking to me. I live on the second floor in your building. You walk by me every day and ignore me.
Exactly. I was at the block party. What are you talking about? We saw each other last week. Wow, that's really, really cool.
Yeah, that was great. It was great.
So
Great
cool.
fun.
That's about it for me. You want to jump in?
Yes, let's jump in with, it's all in the video. Here we go.
All right, we're looking at the Titan gaming chair green screen. And I'll tell you why I'm doing it this week. Because over on Amazon, Titan gaming chair, portable green screen, $22.97. But I have this little thing that checks sellers. And it says, new seller alert. This is a better seller. It's a little more money, $3 more. But they say it's a more reliable seller. Okay, $26. Over at Five Below, Five Below has something like 10 below or whatever. Anyway, I got this for $10 on Amazon, on Five Below. But one of the newsletters I get about bargains says that Five Below is closing this out for $5.
Wow.
Okay? I don't know what it is, but we're going to find out ourselves. Let me get a little cutter here. And Chad will know a lot about green screens.
I do. True.
Okay. Made in China. What a surprise. All right. Is there any instructions or the instructions on the box? For instructions, send $15. That's how they get you.
Instructions cost extra.
Carrying bag included. Oh, here we go. Fold your green screen. Oh, it's one of those pop-ups. I like how they pop up. I can never fold them up again. All right. Yes. All right. Holy cow. Do I look like I'm in a foreign place? Is the green screen working? This is Miami. And the green sun is so bright. Oh my gosh. Well, obviously, I guess you don't need any. This is not going to work on this chair. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. All right, so you bring it to your chair, and then I'll turn it around. And then I guess you just bring these together. It's Velcro. It's going to be very hard for you to see. Okay.
And then that middle strap will pull it up.
Oh, I guess you can bring. Oh, I see. You can bring that up, and then you can bring this around. Just trust me. It's 3 Velcro straps, and then if I sit here, I should be surrounded by green. And then we're going to ask Chad if, from far away, Chad can green screen me.
Wow! Not only green screen, moves back in time.
Okay, and it's closeout. So if you have a Five Below near you, you might look into this. All right, and just for last, I'm going to try and fold it up. Okay.
It's very wrinkled.
Yeah.
Actually, the wrinkling didn't seem
Chad,
to bother
is that going to
it
make
much.
a big difference?
Yeah,
Chad
not
has
much.
this beautiful green screen is like $200 or something, maybe more.
What was your green screen, like 220
I don't
or
know if
something?
you
Yeah,
can
let me look
press
it up.
this. Maybe.
Elgato?
Yes,
And
the
in case you
Elgato
didn't see it,
green
I'll
screen.
show you the back again, okay? So basically in the back,
Oh, it looks like
it's just,
they sell
you
it for
put these behind the
$150 now.
chair.
Oh, it came down.
Okay, it's Velcro on
Yeah.
both sides. Attach it across.
Or hook and loop, I guess it's called, not Velcro,
And
maybe.
then the strap goes, let me just show that. This is going to go across like this behind the chair. Tight. This has to go on top. This is the double-sided one. And then this will pull down from the top to where you want it and hold it up. So that's the whole thing. All right. Now, I sort of remember.
Do you know how to do these things?
Of the green screen.
I think you have to twist
Okay, so you just
it.
fold it in half.
This
okay.
part,
Oh, it wants to do it. Then pull the right outer corner in toward the center. The outright
Explaining this over text is just
inner
not possible.
corner toward the center. Oh, wait. All right. When we come back, I'm going to actually cut this in 4 pieces and put it in the box. Okay. $5. Then
You can go out there.
Loosening the straps a bit.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Of the
We
chair don't
we straightened it
poke
out.
through. So this should be a little
And-
flatter, although looking at it, I see it
You
is
know
still
what? That's
wrinkled.
pretty good.
Anyway, we'll see if Chad can put a design on me or something.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not quite as easy because you recorded it and then uploaded it to YouTube and then YouTube processed it and then so there was some
you did
artifacting there.
Yeah, you did a great job.
So this would be perfect for like live streaming, like doing it with OBS, which is a live streaming software, on a budget. I mean, $5. That's a killer price. I mean, it is just an insane.
Who
price.
Sims to Rachel said there are 17 of them left on the website.
Yes, it does. It says 17 left. I would get them right now. Yeah, because that's an incredible price.
Yeah, over on eBay I saw it for $43. So someone's making a lot of money on that.
I mean, even if you just kind of scroll through some of the other options here.
Oh yeah, look at $37. Yes.
This one's 37, 110. I mean, they're not super cheap. So what I have is this. So it actually is cut down. And what I love about this is there's just no wrinkles at all because of how it stores away. It rolls up into that little bar at the top. They also make another version of this that pops up from the floor. So this
Isn't that the one you have?
I have the one that I use now. I have both, to be honest.
Oh, okay. See this one's nice because you don't.
Yeah.
It has its
easy.
own stand.
Yeah, installing, nothing like that. It just pops up from the floor, and it is such a smooth green screen. Very, very little wrinkle. There's no wrinkle. There shouldn't be any wrinkles. But currently, I'm using the drop-down one. This is the MT. And that does require you to install it in some way. So I have, hooks in my ceiling that it goes into. So that's the other option. And that's on sale right now for $130. But $5. If this is a thing that you're like, just want to try it as a hobby.
You want to play or buy it for a friend.
Yeah. And it's funny because the way I ended up green screening yours was I ran your video through OBS, which is the software we're using to switch the show right now, because I loaded it into Premiere and I loaded it into After Effects, and those are, I think, programs for a little bit cleaner of a green screen.
Oh,
I
okay,
had a
okay.
heck of a time trying to get that to look good. But OBS has a way to layer your keys, which I could not figure out how to do on the other programs. And so I can choose specific colors to key out and then just do that 8 times to get a better key. So anyway.
No, it looked great. It looked great.
Yeah. Marsworm asks, why would I want the mounted ceiling option? It's a lot wider. It's almost like 50% wider. And so I'm able to, it makes it much easier for camera shots and everything to have that extra space. And the mechanism's a lot easier because you're not trying to support it from the floor. So it's a little bit nicer of a situation for me.
And you have the room for
And
it.
I have the room. Yeah, exactly.
That's great. That's great.
So get it, man. 5 Below. That is
5 below,
insanely,
17
insanely
left. Or
cheap.
go to the store if you head near one.
Yeah.
That'll be. Yeah, I think there's a mandatory $7 shipping now on 5 Below. So if you're near a store, go there.
Yeah. Run to your local store. Okay.
Okay. Charlie the dog tests a bed.
Ooh.
So we have a video starring Charlie the dog. He doesn't know what exactly he's going to do, but he knows he's going to be part of the video. And in the chat room, he has been dubbed
Look at that tail.
Swags-a-lot. And I
Yeah.
think you can see why he swags-a-lot. Okay. Yes, in a minute, Charlie. So this is the deal. Charlie has a bed, and we're going to be opening the greenhouse in the backyard. I mean, it's like a plastic greenhouse, no big deal. So we thought we'd get him another bed for out there. He loves beds. So we bought the Mixed Joy dog bed. It was 33 something. Wow. More than 1,400 ratings, 4.6 stars out of 5. 77% of the people gave it 5 stars. But what will Charlie give it? Okay? So let's go to Charlie's corner. All right? He is so excited about this. This is Charlie's current bed. Okay? And he does not know that this is his new bed. And pull to open. I'm not quite sure. It looks like...
Come on, I'll help you. I'll bite the box.
I guess we pull this to open. Huh? That way up. Hang on, Charlie.
He's giving you the, let me at it. Let me at it.
Okay.
I can smell something. I can smell
Bed
something.
Yeah.
better be vacuum packed.
Quit taking your
because
time.
it's
Let's go.
tiny. But if you buy stuff from Amazon, you know.
It's for him.
Yeah, he knows it's for him, and you can see that.
Boy, vacuum
is
packing
vacuum packed,
goods
okay?
was such a
So
clever
this is gonna be the
idea.
fun part. Hang on, Charlie. Yeah. Charlie said. Charlie said, "When can I get in the bed? When can I get in the bed?" All right. That's not the vacuum pack part. This is the vacuum pack part here.
They're packing
Okay,
to protect
so
their
now
vacuum
we have
packing.
to start releasing the air. And it's starting. Oh my gosh, it's expanding
That
as it.
That is insane.
Oh. Okay. And
I mean, that was really squished in there. I
wow,
was worried
it's
it
like
was
an
going to be
act.
tiny.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is beautiful. Hang on, Charlie. Hang on. All right, Charlie, wait a minute.
You could fit
Let's
5
put it
Charlies
down.
in there, I feel like.
In front of your other bed. Okay. Charlie, look at this. Look at. Come on in here.
It'll take him a while.
Charlie, come in this
He also
bed.
has a
Look at-
dental square
Look at-
on the floor he was playing with.
Yeah. Do you like that yet? Okay. Yeah. Oh, Charlie, I'm surprised. Maybe your giraffe will be in your bed? Yeah.
It's possible Magoo sent that
We'll get back
giraffe
later,
too.
and I bet we'll find Charlie sleeping in that bed. Anyway, that's it. It is amazing how they shrink those things down, and but it's really nice. It's his colors, and
He'll
we
blend
know
right in.
from this bed he sleeps. He said, "Oh, maybe I'm getting used to this. What if I took that away? Okay." His position. Charlie, look at this. You gonna come in your bed now? All right. He doesn't want to be told. All right, that's it. We'll come back. I'll take just a still picture of him later. I think he's gonna love
I'll
it.
do it when I'm good and ready.
That's very good, Charlie. Yeah, your friends are in there.
This is 20 minutes
in
later.
the spotlight. Yeah.
And he's in the spotlight.
That's your new bed. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. You could go back to sleep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's resting his head too.
What a good
we knew
boy.
that we had to get one with a ring around it because he likes to rest his head on the side. That's a very good boy, Charlie. Very, very good boy. Yeah, you go to sleep. Okay.
Is the shoot over? Can I rest now?
Yes. I'm ready for
tail,
my non-close-up. I'm ready to go to bed.
My tail is worn out from this.
Exactly. I'm gonna get tail cramps. Keep me working here. That is awesome. Yeah,
It's
that's
great.
Just
yeah.
the vacuum packing seems like its own gadget.
It really it is amazing. When I opened that box, I thought, boy, this better be really packed in there, and it was. And they can probably get 4 of them into the size of what it used to be when they shipped them just the way they are.
Yeah.
I love it. It says, let it inflate for up to 24 hours. Well, actually, it takes maybe 20 minutes for it to get to its full size.
Yeah.
It's called Mixed Joy. And the one Charlie has is the medium. And that's for dogs up to 30 pounds. And Charlie weighs about 18 and 19 pounds. And they say you can throw it in the washing machine, but then at the very bottom it says hand washing is preferred. But yeah, I think it got pretty good reviews, and it comes in gray too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's
Does your Charlie sleep in the bed, or he just prefers the floor?
So I think when it's like really warm, he sometimes likes to lie on the tile. But he has beds in multiple rooms. He has one in the living room, one in the bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he likes it. And it's also a good place. Like I have him trained. If I say Charlie bed, then he will just walk over and plop down in his bed.
Wow.
So it's like, stop jumping on guests or whatever. I can just say, Charlie, bed, and then he'll walk over to the bed. So yeah. So I have him kind of scattered around so he knows where to land.
Yeah.
But yeah,
does he stand there and go, well, which bed?
Yeah,
Be
exactly.
more specific.
Sometimes he's actually pretty good at following my hand. So if I say like bed, or if like he gets there and I keep saying the command, he'll realize, oh, not this one. I don't really do that to him, that much, but sometimes I feel like he would be able to figure it out if I needed to.
And Toast, does Toast get in the same bed?
No, so currently Toast only has, I'm crate training him, so he just has a cage at the moment. Charlie hasn't needed to have a cage in a long time. It's just like when I'm at my parents' house or something, and I really want to make sure he doesn't get into anything at all. Then I'll use a cage, and he's still crate chained, so he's not like freaked out by it or anything like that. So currently Toast is fully caged, and then Charlie uses his bed. So yeah. It looks like Five Below even has an option for
my goodness,
dog beds.
Oh my, $12.
$12.
Mine looks nicer.
Yeah, exactly.
No. but
22 by
that-
28. Is that near?
Yeah, that's about this. Mine is 25 by 21.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, love that.
Amazing stuff.
dog bed.
Amazing stuff.
Perfect.
Okay, and our third gadget is also very useful, and here it is.
Recently, I did travel gadgets for World News Now on ABC, and this is one of the gadgets that I picked from Paralogics. And this is really a neat little gadget for your phone, okay? So you can use it as a selfie stick, or on the snack stand, you can use it to hold a snack tray, rather, on the airplane. You can use it to watch the movie. Now over here, if the snack tray is closed, you can still hang your phone on it. And at the airport, it clicks onto the seat
Wow.
if you're sitting at the airport. And if
Opens
you're
up to
waiting
an
in
inch and a half.
line, it can click onto your luggage. All right, so it clicks onto anything. It opens an inch and a half wide. Okay, so click onto anything, and it rotates 360 degrees. And typical, the day before I showed it, it appeared as a Johnny Jet gadget. Okay, and by the
Y'all are on
time
the
my
same
show
algorithm.
aired, it was sold out. Okay. So I quickly bought two others. One, I haven't opened them yet because they only came today. One of them, I assume, is the exact same thing, okay, under a different name. This is Paralogics, and this is...
Well, I
we'll
had mine
see.
before Johnny, but
Yeah.
Johnny did
All right,
same
so,
one.
out before I got mine.
ta-da. So there you go. All right, so it is the identical thing, and I think it's $1 cheaper, but you can see. However, I also bought this, and this looks like it's not going to be the same thing.
This one is called Clear Look. Clear with a K.
And- oh, it is. This is a riot.
You got triplets.
Maybe it's not. No, it is, right? You know, it's made... Oh, look, you know what? It's interesting. It's made slightly different. All right, this has a big button to push it open.
Oh.
And does it still rotate? Still rotates. This opens.
They're Mach 2.
This is a little more heavy duty. Actually, I kind of like this better. All right, so, and of course the bizarre thing is now that I bought 3 of these, I go back to look at these photos and it's for sale again. Okay. So that was $12.97. That was the original one that I showed on ABC. And then this is the second one that I bought. That is identical. It's $12, $11.99. And then the last one that I bought that I kind of like a little bit better is called Clear Look. All right, and it's $12.59. Clear Look. So, and what I like is you can just use it as an ordinary selfie stick. So this is pretty neat. So you have your choices there.
That's
That's
cool. There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's so funny that they're literally all the same.
Yes, yes.
Except for,
It has
you know,
a brand name on Amazon, but the box it's just a plain white box.
Right. Right.
So
There's one.
yeah,
There's
the
two.
Paralogics actually had it branded, so they were in for the long run. Clear Look has nothing printed on it, but they all do exactly the same thing. I think maybe it's back to being unavailable again.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That is funny. That's crazy. And then I'm sure I was literally just looking over at the chat to see if Scooter X could find the Ollie.
Did he?
Yeah. Here's the AliExpress
there it is.
option.
There it is.
And remember, this is AliExpress. You know, we always look at AliExpress. I'm sure this is on Alibaba, and you can get 1,000 units for 5 cents or whatever. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. The
well, look at you. If you buy 2, you can save 1%. So that
I'm always after that deal. You know, I just
that would be almost 9 cents off.
Oh my.
Yeah. Now you're talking a bargain.
Yeah.
Free shipping. That helps.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
June 14th. Yep.
June.
A month away.
Yeah. But if you're not in a hurry, that's not a bad deal. It'd be under $10. You would save. You'd save about $9.
Yeah. If your trip is in June, if you're pre-planning for a trip a few months away, why not? Just go for the AliExpress option.
Exactly.
That's great. Okay, cool. With that
brings us to, ladies and gentlemen, we try to avoid it, but we can't. It's
you know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. I got my laptop out, but I also got the gadget out. And I'll show you why in this video.
Oh.
Hey diggity, so we are back at it with another laptop gadget, and today we are taking a look at the bar stand. Time to go to the bar and hang out. No, this is a laptop gadget that is made to prop up your laptop. And if you're someone who really likes to type on a surface that's at an angle, this would be perfect for you. I was also kind of wondering if this would be a good sort of gadget for an airplane. What on earth? This is like the hardest gadget to get out. There we go. Is if maybe you would get some extra space by lifting up your laptop on an airplane. Okay, so we got some coupons. Get out of here. Important notice, please attach the stand close to the edge of the laptop. Wrong location may lead to the laptop wobbling, so we got to put it near the edge. So let's take it out here. It's definitely a different color. I can't remember if there were color options or not, but this is more of a space gray than my laptop. So it would fold out just like so. The biggest bummer to this is that you do have to like glue it onto your laptop. So this may be a gadget that I really regret adding to my laptop. I'm lucky enough to have a laptop that has aluminum, like complete aluminum. So I think that if it leaves any residue, I'll be able to get it up. So here we go, pulling off the 3M. And we gotta add it to the edge. Don't let it be in the middle. That won't be good.
The clip feet. Oh, it does.
There it is.
Yeah.
Attached. It's pretty well attached. It's not going anywhere. That gives me confidence and a little bit of fear that I personally do not want this really added to my laptop for my life. So there you go. That's about the thickness that it adds. It adds just a bit of thickness there. I could, this isn't going to hinder you putting this in a backpack or anything like that. With it closed, it's basically the same. So not a whole bunch of change there. Now let's go ahead and open it up. 1, 2, and then, wow, that adds quite a lot. It adds so much angle that I can't open up the front of my laptop. I actually have to get under there. That adds a lot of space. I feel like this is a very, very different experience than having it just sit on the table itself. So if you like to type this way, I'm not sure if this is ergonomical or not, but there you go. Now there's no difference. There's no way to make this like half of as tall
I see that.
as it is. You're just stuck with that height. And my thought was like on a plane, if you could get it off of the tray a little bit, then maybe you could get a bit more angle. It's very difficult to open the lid now. Normally when it's sitting down, I can hook my finger under and grab the lid of my laptop. When it is up, that is not possible. I don't know if I like this, to be honest. Another downside is, so one benefit that they kind of mentioned on the Amazon review is that this will keep heat off of the bottom of your laptop. But obviously that's not really possible if it's, say, in your lap. I'm not really sure what I think of it. I'm curious to see what the chat room thinks. But there you go. That is the bar stand for this week's Crappy Corner.
$10 to $12.
Ooh.
Oh no! I mean,
You
it looks
are
well made.
right. $12.99. You're $1.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty great. And there were colors, and I mentioned it's a space gray. I think I ended up buying space gray, and they have a silver, and I just forgot to click on that option. So yeah, what it claims it does really great. You know, it is still attached to my laptop, and it doesn't seem like it's moving anytime soon. It adds that extra amount of space there. And I did see in the chat, I think that it was, who was it? Becky says, I need one for my iPad. And I saw that in the photos and I didn't think about that. Is if you're someone who types on an iPad, that would actually be kind of nice. And also if you do art on an iPad and you want it constantly tilted up, you know, to draw or whatever, that would be nice as well. So what it does really, really well, in my opinion.
It's nice looking.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is if you're using an aluminum laptop, which is most likely an Apple laptop, it does blend in and fit quite nicely with that. It looks like Scooter X found an AliExpress option. This one does have an adjustable stand, so it has 4 different levels of adjusting.
Wow.
Yeah, let's play this video, see what happens here. So yeah, so it looks like you can click that in there. You glue it onto your laptop, and then you can adjust it. To be honest, if you'd like the height, I kind of like mine almost a little better because it's simpler. You know, there is nothing that is going to go wrong, and it's just out or in. You know, this one I could see it being kind of fiddly, like I gotta notch it into number 4 or whatever. I'll have to get back with you on if I keep it on my laptop or not. I really want to see, because my thought is this takes up more space than this on a flight, right? You will lose a little bit of footprint, so it might be nicer on a flight if it's tilted, was my thought. But
you could stick a bag of pretzels behind it and store it there.
I could. So yeah. What are the instructions to remove it? None. There are no instructions to remove it. It's like pull hard.
Somebody, I think it was Chumley, said you use fishing line.
I've seen that done, yeah. You run fishing line underneath it. Looks like you can get 1 or 2. Wait a second, what? Is the 2 the exact same price as the 1?
Or do you have to use 2 separate ones?
I don't know. Anyway, this is another simpler option on AliExpress. I mentioned I didn't know if I liked the 4. Anyway, so it's working, and so far so good. Now you know. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Okay, with Apple announcing the end of the line for iPads,
iPods.
iPods. I would go to the warehouse because I knew I had 1 or 2 things there, and this is what I found.
In case you missed the announcement, Apple is discontinuing the iPod. Okay. First arriving in 2001 was the iPod. And then in 2004, the iPod Mini.
I had that. Well, you'll
the
see.
new iPod Mini that went to solid state storage. And after about 22 years, they're all gone. I went to the warehouse. Look what I found.
Wow.
iPod 30 gigabytes.
That was a nice
and a
one,
Mini.
yeah.
I remember, this is probably not the original one, because I remember on World News Now, the host, I think it was, I forget who it was actually, she said, that can hold 1,000 songs? Okay.
It was a big deal back then.
You know, it's even possible that there is nothing in this one, because, you know what? Oh. I guess.
You're charging. Oh, the CD.
Oh, there is no iPod in it. All right. Wait a minute, or is this the iPod?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it
That's
is.
it.
All right, I guess I just showed it on the air and never. Oh my goodness! Look at how new that is. Whoa!
You can probably sell that for a pretty
Did it come
penny.
in the case? Anybody have an iPod?
I don't remember if it came with that case or not.
Sent to the press?
How about the remote control?
Oh my gosh! Did it have remote control?
Wait, what?
Look at that. I guess you needed software. And the charging stand. Wow, this is high quality. And then I have a Mini. All right. And the Mini. Oh, the Mini, I never opened it. Look at this.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
in the plastic case. And let me just see the specs
Oh,
on
Scooter
the
X
Mini.
said the original did come with the case and that
Mini.
remote.
Wow. That must have been
Actual
before
size.
Click Wheel.
Yes, it was. The click wheel was came, I think, with the Mini.
6 gigabytes, 1,500 songs. If they were impressed with 1,000, 1,500 songs.
Yeah, don't open that.
Anyway,
holy
I don't
moly.
know. Maybe they're worth some money. Anybody?
I
got
think
any
they
guesses?
are.
Anybody in the chat room have any guesses? Also, if you never charged anything and it's been in the warehouse more than 20 years, the original would have been in the warehouse more than 20 years. Do the batteries just die and become unchargeable? Someone told me that. I'm not.
Becky says I have a
that if
fortune
you
there.
let a
I
battery
think you
go
do.
dead, you can never charge it again. Anyway, chat room, you answer those questions. Okay. 2 great finds at the warehouse. iPod 30 gigabyte. iPod Mini 6 gigabyte. Probably the solid state one. And the end of iPods. So these could be worth thousands, hundreds, tens of dollars.
So I think that we were
Jeff
more
had
in the
us wait 10
thousands
more years.
range.
I'm sorry?
I think we're more in the thousands range.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm looking right now. I had just found some. So like this one is the first generation, which was 4 gigabytes. That's a $945.
Whoa.
Is what that one's going for. I don't really see a lot of them. So, I mean, is yours considered unopened? I think the mini is.
I would
because
say
it
the
still
mini is unopened.
Because it still
because it's still in the shell, in the plastic casing.
Yeah.
The box has been opened to see what was in it. The iPod itself has been taken out and shown on the air.
That is so funny. Which generation was the 30 gigabytes?
I don't know. Oh, well, Scooter said I think Scooter said someone in the chat room said they used to sell them. So does anybody know, was the 30 gigabyte, what was the first memory on the first one? Oh, Scooter X thinks it's the 5th generation.
The 5th gen.
Oh yeah, my iTouch is untouched.
That is crazy. Yeah, so the very first generation was 5 and 10 gigabyte variations.
Oh, okay. Okay.
5th gen. That is seriously crazy that you have that. Still. I think that I have my iPod, but the problem is mine went through high school with me. I mean, like mine
I never was an Apple person, and somewhere I have a touch.
So are they getting? I missed the announcement. Are they getting rid of the iPod Touch as well?
Oh yes, everything's going.
Wow.
Actually, I have it here. The Touch, the Mini was the thing that they did and got rid of the fastest. They came out with the Mini. 6 months later, they came out with the solid state Mini, and then about 8 months after that, they just discontinued that line altogether.
Yeah.
So that line only lasted like a year and a half. That's right. The iPod Touch was like the iPhone without the phone, right?
Yes, and a lot of parents loved that because it didn't have the phone.
Yeah.
I really want to find
and
this
then
like timeline.
Some years ago, they made. I think they stopped supporting it altogether. So I think before they discontinued the iPod Touch, this would have made it redundant that you can't even use it,
right?
Or you couldn't update it.
I wonder if you got
Scooter.
yours in 2000. You may. You almost need to look at the front of it because you could tell based off of the buttons which generation it is. This is the one that I had, the 4th generation.
Hang on. Are we talking the Mini, right?
No, the iPod, the actual iPod.
The iPod. Okay.
The classic.
Hang on.
I had the Nano. I thought that was amazing. It's funny because the Mini was super popular when I was in high school. I mean, that thing was...
All right. I just dropped my headphones.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is the 3rd generation.
Talk among yourselves while I put my earbuds in. Did I hold it up long enough for you to see?
Yes, you did. So that is the iPod Classic 3rd gen.
Okay.
And I wonder if I can find like in the box and confirm it. Because...
Ooh, it was backlit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
there's one.
I guess yours came with this cradle. That's what that thing was. Here's here's someone unboxing it. And we'll just zip through this.
Mine didn't come in brown paper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's
it came
the-
with that. Yep.
There's
came with
that.
case. Yeah.
Let's see. Does he have the
Remote control.
remote control? Oh, this looks like it's European.
It's European.
I don't see the remote. So crazy. So that would have been like 2004.
Boy, it's almost 20 years old.
Wow.
It's 18 years old. Yeah.
That is
30 gig.
crazy. 2003, I guess. The iPod got a big third-gen makeover in 2003 with the addition of 4 buttons that glowed red and a new connector.
Oh, that's okay.
The 30-pin docking connector. Sensing the needs of obsessed music lovers, the company introduced a new 30 gig model, which is the one you have, right?
Yes, yeah.
For $500.
Oh my gosh.
Along with a 10 gigabyte and a 15 gigabyte choices. That is amazing. That is amazing.
And remote control. According to Scooter X, it came with the remote control. I don't even remember seeing that before.
Oh my gosh.
The little, I guess on an airplane or something, you could have the iPod in your pocket and the little remote control to do volume and advanced songs.
These are just hilarious. Oh my God. It would. Wait, is it for the headphone jack? I guess you would plug in to the headphone, and then the other end of it would be like a normal headphone, and that it was like before inline
I see.
control. So it had a headphone jack on the top of it. That is the funniest, craziest thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the headphone jack. Oh yes, absolutely right. So that.
And I remember that little dongle thing off the side of the headphone. My iPod had that. I would never understood why it was needed. And I guess it was
and
that
it has 2
accessory.
contacts on it either. I don't know. I don't get it either. Oh, did it need those 2 contacts to be able to use this remote?
Yes. That is so funny.
That is a riot. Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So you have the iPod in your pocket, your headphones on your head, and this in your easier to get to than going all the way to the and we have forward, reverse, volume, and start and stop.
So my iPod had this. It had this little extra thing off to the side, and I didn't get it, and it was for that. It was for that remote specifically.
Oh, wow.
That is
fascinating.
That is amazing that you have all of that, Dicky. That is a really good Gadget Warehouse.
Great. Yeah, while I was there, I found, I'll do it another time when we don't have a video. I found a whole game system that I think is no longer, and I think it's new in the box, and I think I have like 10 games for it. I forgot what it was.
Don't tell me it's a Neo Geo
that was good.
or something like that.
And I will get a Mad magazine.
Good job. Good job, Dickie D.
If you have an old gadget hanging around, or an old gadget that's new in box, nib, anything, make a video, anything about a gadget, okay? Just make sure you use horizontal format, and then we can see the gadget and hear your voice, okay? You can be in it if you want. If you're shy, just focus on the gadget. 1 to 3 minutes, upload it to YouTube. You can click unlisted when you upload it, and then only people with the URL will be able to see it. Send us the URL. It goes to mail@gizwiz.tv. And if we show it, we show 99% of everything we get. you will get the current issue of Mad Magazine, and fame will come your way.
You'll get 5 seconds of fame. Not quite 5 minutes,
of fame.
but
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I try to email people saying that we're using your video this week, and join us in chat if you can. And it's always fun when the person who made the video is in the chat room. Like tonight, the person who made the video is in the chat room. So we need some videos, okay? I think we have one more from Mo. Love to get video from someone who's never sent in before. It's a very easy thing to do, okay? 1 to 3 minutes just with your phone, no big deal.
Perfect.
Mail at gizwiz.tv.
With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters now.
And Steve Miller said, Chad, you're doing computer gadgets. I have a couple that work well.
Ooh.
And he sent 2 links of gadgets that he, I assume, uses, since he said they work well. Number 1 is Cyber Clean, or he said it goes by many names. You have a link to that?
Yes, I think.
Yeah. You know what? This is what I think. If I accidentally drop a pen on my keyboard, the key cover pops off on my Cherry keyboard. So my guess, if I ever put this on there, I would have every key in gel.
You'd be able to really memorize the QWERTY key layout as you put it back on.
Yes. I guess when you have keyboards where you can easily change the key covers, this may not be the way to go. But he has another option called, he doesn't call them anything, just little disposable brushes.
Oh, I might need this.
And 20 pieces for
Wait, what?
$12.
I did not expect these to be used in the bathroom. There you go.
Oh, it's brushes for narrow spaces.
Narrow spaces brush. Yeah, this would be perfect for keyboard. Yeah, that's great. I love
they're
both
unnamed,
of these.
just called disposable crevice brush. I'll put the links to these in the show notes. Steve Miller, thank you for those 2 hints.
Yeah, those are great. I love that. I expected that I would do a gadget to get the orange juice out of my keyboard, but I just got kind of caught up with some more other gadgets. So I feel like maybe I should go back to that. Thanks for sending that over. Thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you guys so much for your support of the show. You guys support us every single episode. So we want to say thank you so much for supporting the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you like the show, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/GizWiz. That's our Patreon page. You can also find that by heading on over to gizwiz.tv, clicking on the Patreon tab, and there'll be a big banner that you can follow to our Patreon page. Also, on that webpage at gizwiz.tv, there's a PayPal link so you can support us via PayPal if you would like. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where we record the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. Head over to gizwiz.tv, and the website should update with the live stream around that 7 o'clock time, Eastern Time, and just enjoy the show. Join the chat room, chat along with us, so you never miss a thing. If you did miss a thing, like the live show, we record it and put it on the website, gizwiz.tv. Head over to gizwiz.biz, that's Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we talk about on the show. So if you're ever wondering, what was that gadget? How do I get to that gadget? I need a link to the Amazon of that gadget. Then head on over to gizwiz.biz and look there. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? This is the game where you try to figure out what that gadget is. And this is obvious to me that this is a what do they call those things? A bicycle. I can't think of the word. It's a bicycle. Yeah, it's just a bicycle. If you think you know what it is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad magazines for correct answers. 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. I would not be winning this week anything. Thanks so much for watching this episode of the Giz Wiz. I'll see you guys. We'll be here next week.
I'll be here too.